and welcome to Bedtime Stories with
Kevin
and Emma. Snuggle up, get cozy, and let's read together. So today's story is called Twinkle's First Tooth Mission. It's a magical tale of a brave little fairy. Created by Gaming Giggles with Carolyn and Emma. Check out our other channel. Twinkle was the tiniest, newest tooth fairy in all of Sparkle Hollow. Her wings shimmered like moonlight, and her pouch was filled with shiny, enchanted coins, just waiting to be left behind for lucky children.
Uh-oh, there's a coin falling.
And it is falling. Tonight was her very first job. Twinkle zipped through the clouds. Following the silver trail of a falling star, it pointed the way to a little boy named Oliver. He had just lost his first tooth and carefully placed it under his pillow. Twinkle tiptoed into the room, giggling softly as she floated over the bed. "There it is," she whispered, spotting the tooth under the pillow. She reached in gently, but oops! Her finger slipped. The tiny tooth tumbled to the floor, bounced once, twice, and plop! Vanished down a tiny crack in the floorboards. No. Twinkle gasped. "Oh no, no, no! I must get that tooth back." With a flick of her wand, the floor creaked open into a glowing tunnel. Twinkle took a deep breath and fluttered down into the mysterious hole. It was darker than a dragon's belly, but Twinkle's wings lit up just enough to guide her. Suddenly, she heard a squeaky voice.
Looking for something shiny and white?
Twinkle turned, and there, sitting on a pile of lost buttons and marbles, was a chubby gray mouse wearing a tiny red scarf. He held the tooth in his paws, nibbling around the edges. Twinkle fluttered closer and gasped, "That's Oliver's tooth! I need it to leave his special coin." The mouse tilted his head.
I'm Marvin. I collect shiny treasures. This tooth is perfect for my collection.
Twinkle hovered in front of him, wings twinkling with urgency.
Please, Marvin, it's my very first job. If I go back without that tooth, the fairy queen will think I'm not ready.
Marvin frowned.
I've never met a fairy before. You're awfully small to be on such an important mission.
Twinkle huffed up proudly.
Maybe, but I believe in myself and in the magic of making children smile.
Marvin's whiskers twitched. He looked at the tooth, then at Twinkle, then back at the tooth.
I'll make you a deal. If you can answer my riddle, I'll give you the tooth. I'm small and white and live in your mouth. But when I fall out, I head straight south. I hide at night beneath your head, and in the morning, I'm gone from your bed. That's easy. A tooth!
Twinkle clutched the tooth close to her chest.
Thank you, Marvin. You saved my mission.
The little mouse gave a proud squeak.
Well, I suppose even a mouse can help a fairy now and then.
Twinkle winked. Next time I'm in the neighborhood, I'll bring you something sparkly for your collection. With a flutter and a swirl of magic dust, she zipped back up the glowing tunnel and popped out into Oliver's room just in time. The stars outside twinkled brighter as she gently tucked the tooth into her pouch and reached into her satchel for a coin. It shimmered with swirls of silver and gold, stamped with a tiny fairy wing. Oh, that's a special coin, Emma. Carefully, she slid the coin beneath Oliver's pillow and whispered, "Sweet dreams, brave little wiggler." Oliver stirred and smiled in his sleep. Twinkle floated toward the window, heart glowing with pride. She had done it! Her first tooth mission complete! As she flew off into the night sky, Marvin peeked up from the hole below, a shiny marble clutched in his paws.
Good luck, little fairy,
he whispered.
Come visit again soon.
And from that night on, Twinkle became known as the bravest little tooth fairy in all of Sparkle Hollow, the one who dropped a tooth but never gave up. The end.
Oh, very good.
It was a good story, indeed. Alright, you guys, join us next week for another story. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Bedtime Stories with
Carolyn
and
Emma.
And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams.